Trust signals 101. What to put next to your buy button so strangers feel safe paying you. Fans hesitate to pay someone they've never met in person, and the right cues next to your price erase that hesitation in seconds. Somebody scrolling your Reels or TikTok has watched you for months and feels like they know you. Then they tap the link in your bio, land on your storefront, and something flips from fan to skeptical stranger about to hand over a card number. That flip is normal. Paying a person instead of a brand is a genuine leap of faith. And the seconds before someone taps buy are when that faith holds or breaks. You don't need a legal team or a fancy badge program to fix this. You need a handful of specific, honest signals placed exactly where hesitation happens, and nowhere else. Why strangers hesitate at the exact moment they should be excited. Every purchase decision runs a quiet risk calculation, and buying from an individual creator carries risks a big retailer doesn't have. No return desk, no brand history to Google. The buyer isn't doubting your product, they're doubting the transaction. Will the download actually show up? Is this really them behind the account? None of that is personal, and none of it needs a grand gesture to fix. It needs you to answer the exact question in the exact spot it comes up, almost always in the few inches of screen around your price and your buy button. The 4 trust signals that actually move the needle. Not all social proof is equal. Vague, unverifiable claims, best course on the internet, read as noise, while specific, checkable details read as truth. Here's the short list worth your time, roughly in order of how much friction each one removes. Testimonials. Specificity beats volume. One sentence from a real person with a first name and a concrete result. Sarah went from 200 to 1,200 email subscribers using the templates in week 1. Does more work than a paragraph of generic praise. Just starting out? Don't fake it. Lean on the other 3 signals until real quotes start rolling in. Then rotate the newest one to the top. Purchase counts. Use real numbers or skip it. 47 people bought this. Next to a price is a quiet nudge. It tells a stranger that others already took the exact leap they're considering, and it worked out. But this only works if the number is true and current. A stale or invented number is the fastest way to torch the trust you're building, and creators talk. A caught exaggeration follows you. If your count is genuinely small, skip it for now. A clean page with no counter beats a fake one every time. Secure checkout cues. Name the actual processor. Secure checkout, as a floating phrase, means nothing anymore. Scam sites use that claim too. What actually reassures a wary buyer is specificity. Mentioning that payment runs through Stripe or PayPal, with Apple Pay and Google Pay available, tells them their card details aren't sitting on some no-name server. This is an easy win on store.fan. When you connect Stripe in one click, or add a PayPal email, Apple Pay and Google Pay show up automatically, so you're pointing buyers at systems they already use daily, not an unfamiliar one. The delivery promise. Kill the biggest unspoken fear. Ask 10 hesitant buyers what actually stops them, and most won't say, "I don't trust this creator." They'll say some version of, "What if I pay and nothing happens?" That fear is answerable in one line. State plainly that after payment, they get a secure download link on screen and by email, or that course access and meeting links arrive the same way, instantly. Automatic delivery is a quiet advantage of running your store on a real platform instead of a DM-based sales process, and saying so out loud converts a silent worry into a settled fact. Say the delivery mechanism, not just instant delivery. Instant delivery is a claim. You'll get your download link on screen right after payment, and again by email, is a mechanism. Mechanisms are believed. Claims are shrugged at. Where to actually place these signals? This is where most creators overcorrect. They read a list like the one above, get excited, and cram every signal onto the page at once. A testimonial carousel, 3 badges, a counter, a guarantee stamp, until the product page looks like a late-night infomercial. That clutter reintroduces the skepticism you're trying to remove. The fix is placement discipline. Put the highest impact signal directly beside the price and button, and let everything else live slightly below the fold, directly under the price. One specific delivery line, what arrives, how and when, directly beside or under the buy button. Payment method icons named simply Stripe, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, just below the button. One short named testimonial with a real result further down the page. Purchase count. If it's real and meaningful, nowhere on the page. More than one badge or claim making the same point twice. Not sure what a well-paced version looks like? Spend 5 minutes browsing a live example store to see how a single testimonial, a clear price, and a plain language delivery line sit together without competing for attention. Trust signals you can build without any new tools. None of this requires new software. It requires rewriting a few lines of copy you already control inside your store designer. Update your product description with the delivery mechanism sentence. Add a testimonial block if your theme supports it, or drop a short quote into the description text. Mention your payment options by name once, near the price. None of these are one-time tasks either. As new testimonials or a growing purchase count become worth showing, go back and refresh the page rather than letting it go stale. A stranger doesn't need to fully trust you yet. They just need enough certainty to take one small, reversible feeling step, tapping buy. A word on discount codes and urgency as trust signals. Discount codes get filed under sales tactics, but used honestly, they double as a trust signal too. A real, time-bound code tells a buyer this is a genuine, currently running offer rather than a page frozen in time from last year. Keep the code field optional and understated near checkout, not front and center, so it supports the sale rather than distracting from it. Combined with an accurate purchase count and a plain delivery promise, it reinforces the same message from a different angle. Real people, right now, are buying this and getting what they paid for. Trust isn't a decoration you bolt onto a finished page. It's the difference between a stranger closing the tab and becoming a customer. The creators quietly converting best aren't the ones with the flashiest offers. They're the ones who answered the buyer's unspoken questions first. Rewrite your delivery line, name your payment methods, add one honest testimonial, and watch what happens to the fans on the fence. Haven't set any of this up yet? Create your store today. And for more tactics like this one, browse the blog. Stuck on something specific? Contact support. Key takeaways. Trust signals work because they answer one silent question. If this goes wrong, am I stuck? Real. Specific proof. A name, a number, a screenshot, beats vague claims like loved by thousands. Placement matters as much as content. Signals belong right next to the price, not buried in a footer. Delivery clarity is itself a trust signal. Tell people exactly what happens the second they pay. Cluttering the page with badges backfires. 3 well-placed signals beat 10 weak ones. Start your creator store free at store.fan.